Stop me if you heard this one before, from a bunch of people that seem to not only want to bash Xbox or even suggest Microsoft could care less about the console. Xbox doesn't care about the console, and they are moving in a direction they don't want to make the console anymore, and you'll be left with nothing. Or that you'll be forced to stream everything on your microwave because that's what Xbox wants you to do. If you've heard these people say that about Xbox and what their future plans are, then you're in the same boat with me. The fear-mongering that's been spewed by people lately has almost consumed a lot of the narrative surrounding the Xbox platform. Yet, I tend to actually listen to what the executives say and what they provide console gamers every step of the way. I know, it's weird to actually put your biases aside and take a minute to review the facts that are right in front of your face. And that's what this video is all about. I'm going to talk about what exactly the console means to Xbox and Microsoft. Because as of late, it seems that people want to push this narrative that they don't care about the console gamer. Yet they've given Xbox gamers some of the best features a console has ever had. And they're a company that has repeatedly said that they'll continue to make the consoles for the people that want to play on a console. And that's exactly what Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella has said in a recent interview with Fortune magazine. And I want to break down everything that was said in the interview and discuss how Xbox doesn't just want console gamers to be happy, but everyone else that plays games to be happy. And that just because Microsoft is focusing on other platforms doesn't mean they don't care about the console gamer. But before I go into all of this, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support is greatly appreciated. Now, we've heard from multiple executives, especially Phil Spencer, where they talk about the console market and what they want to accomplish. But most importantly, we hear them talking about supporting the console for the foreseeable future. It's something that I'm truly not worried about because I know that Microsoft will support their console for a very, very long time. And I know that people hear about the 2 billion gamers that every game company wants to reach. And that's something that a lot of people want to stick to, which is the 2 billion gamers that they think will only come from streaming from XCloud. But that's not all that Satya Nadella has brought up in this recent interview he's had. This is what he said about the living room, which most people will consider the console gamers. He says this: "The living room is not the only place where people play games. The living room is a super important place where they play games. We still love our console. We're going to have another console. We're going to keep at it because we think that there are people who want to play games on the console." This is coming from the CEO of Microsoft, the guy that Phil Spencer answers to. He basically manages and runs everything that comes out of Microsoft. So for him to say that the console is important to them and that they're going to have another console does contradict a lot of what other people have been saying. But the biggest part of this is that he explains that they'll continue to keep at it because there's people who just want to game on a console. And if you remember that line of reaching 2 billion gamers around the world that Microsoft seems to talk about, that includes 200 million gamers that play on the console. And I'm not a math major, but you can't reach 2 billion gamers if you take out 200 million of them. So it doesn't surprise me when they talk about the consoles being an important part of their future. And this is just one single interview that Satya, who a lot of people say Phil Spencer answers to, and that Phil will do anything that this guy wants. Well, it sounds like this guy wants to support the console for the foreseeable future, and this doesn't include the multiple interviews by Phil explaining that so far their plan is to have the Scarlett come out and also have a console ready for years after the Scarlett. Now, of course, it's great for Satya to talk about the console and show support for the console, where a lot of gamers love to play, but the rest of what he said is also very important because it does expand the Xbox brand, but doesn't hurt the console at the same time. Next, he talks about the PC and what their plans on there are, but again, this doesn't hurt or diminish the console in any way. He says this: "And it just so happens that people love to play games on PCs. We didn't have much of a value proposition for them other than saying we have the Windows operating system, and we've done everything we can to serve developers there. But we're now going to do even more on the PC." To me, this isn't an attack on Xbox console when he talks about wanting to do more on the PC. Instead, I find this as Satya is seeing even more value in the gaming space and giving more money to the Xbox brand in order for them to expand the Xbox name. This can only benefit all of gaming when a huge company like Microsoft starts to realize the huge market value that gaming has the potential of reaching. Because Microsoft will finally give the money to build great games and give us great services that we can all have with our systems of choice. Be it Xbox console or PC, no matter where you go, you'll have an awesome experience that Microsoft seems intent on providing. So again, just because they want to focus a little more on another platform that gamers love to play on doesn't mean that Xbox as a console suffers. To me, it's expanding gaming in general, and maybe more people should consider that a little bit more. But the last thing that Satya talked about was XCloud and what they want to bring to their services, which includes AAA games. He said this: "With Project XCloud, we can reach anybody on a mobile phone to play AAA games, gaming's equivalent to Hollywood blockbusters. It's more of an extension than to say what we're doing in the living room was wrong or not, or didn't make sense. It's just that, hey, it has become clearer and bigger. We have been able to really jump on that." Now, this has to be one of the best lines because he directly talks about AAA games coming to more platforms where more gamers can enjoy them. And he directly says this isn't something to attack what they're doing in the living room, aka consoles. Instead, it's an extension of the Xbox brand to reach new gamers that they might not have reached before. Now, I know there's been a lot of negativity surrounding XCloud and how people keep making fun of it for some weird reason. To me, if you don't like the streaming service, that's fine. It's not for you. Xbox has a console for you to play on. But to me, this just shows that Satya sees the massive market that gaming has surrounding it, and that just focusing on a console isn't the best business decision when it comes to gaming. To me, they see every aspect of the gaming market as a vital part of their gaming strategy. So to hear him talk about AAA games and say they want to provide those AAA games to every type of gamer doesn't scare me like some people. It excites me to see what exactly they can bring to the table. But what I truly think is that no matter where you play, Microsoft wants to be a part of it, and they want you to be on Xbox Live or their ecosystem. This doesn't diminish the Xbox console, it doesn't diminish streaming games, and it doesn't diminish PC gaming. Instead, it provides all gamers a way to join the Xbox ecosystem no matter what type of gamer you are. If you love the console, you'll have a console to play on, and currently you'll have the most powerful console. You like PC gaming? Well, you'll have a place to play Xbox games there. You want to just stream something onto your TV or phone? Well, you'll have Xbox there also. It doesn't matter how you want to play. Xbox seems to want to be a part of it. And to me, that doesn't sound like a company trying to leave the gaming market behind or the console market behind. It sounds like a company that takes gaming extremely serious. And I didn't even bring up the fact that they have 15 studios now and more than doubled their studios in the last year, or that they made the most powerful console in the world to make Xbox fans feel appreciated. So for me, I'm not worried about Xbox or their brand. I'm not worried that they'll leave me behind or that they won't respect my purchases on their ecosystem. Instead, I'm excited to see what they provide us gamers in the coming years. But enough about what I think. Tell me what you think about this. Are you worried about the Xbox console? Is what Satya said make you feel more comfortable about the Xbox console? Does supporting PC and XCloud really hurt the Xbox brand? Are you excited to see all the investments going to Xbox in gaming? Go down below and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. Any support helps the channel out more than you know. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always on there talking games and sharing my videos. Also follow me on Twitch. The link will be in the description if you want to hang out and chat with me. I'm very active with my chat and always playing games. Hope to see you guys there. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.